ring out their story, because recovery is so real. Pharma can't steal how we feel. If a poet could just make a meal out of exposing their lies, if I was a poet of just the right kind of size, I could tell you why reclaiming lives like ours and reframing limitations and redeciding destinations really matters. Because a poet could speak of the joy in meeting the city day by day, riding out to greet the Renaissance as it's getting busy. How all kinds of people been meeting up with artists, city farmers, the spiritual people trying not to harm us, the athletes building up good karmas with strong bodies and strong minds. And if I was a poet, an entrepreneur with a little grace given to show it, I'd spit this mix out into the air, and it would just appear like I'd sown it.
Yeah.
So Trayvon Williams died 3 weeks ago or so, but we in America have a hard time with journalism looking at stories that happen every day. So just like on 9/11, the day of 9/11, about 2,000 people died of terrorism. So every single day, 2,000 people die of hunger around the world. The next day, the next day, the next day. So 3 weeks ago, Trayvon Williams died. But, okay, I'm so sorry. Definitely apologize for that. Trayvon Martin died 3 weeks ago, but every day there's about 100 people who die from overuse of medications and labels and diagnoses. So this is what could be termed genocide, where people get targeted because they may not fit in with society, because they may come from an oppressed culture, and minorities are more likely to get diagnoses and labels. So are poor people. So this is a selection process where people that are very vulnerable, who have been through very lousy situations in their lives, their situations get changed into a diagnosis. Just like psychosis or psychotic, that's not a person, that's an event. That's something that happens once and it can go away. And so I was diagnosed with schizophrenia and 11 other mental health diagnoses. They are all gone now. I take no medications. And I've learned how to exit that system, and I'd like to help you not even enter it unless you really need it. Some people need help, and some people, it's better to get help than to leave this world by not getting help. So if you need help, get it, but if you don't need help, or if you're getting too much help, then the way to get out, or the way to not need help at all, is to know what helps you get through tough times in your life, and to have friends, and to access each other, and to build partnerships. So our yellow sheet, which Brandon hasn't mentioned yet, the yellow sheet in the back of the room is a listening challenge. So do you commit to one person in this room that if they need to talk, you'll listen? And I don't mean chit-chat and take up your time. I mean, if they're hurting, will you listen to them? So just find someone in this room, sign up on that sheet, build a partnership, sign up on the green sheet to enter the poetry open mic, $100 for first, $50 for second, $25 for third, and everybody should sign up on the white sheet. That's the sign-in list. And it is now time for our feature poet, so Brandon Explicit Thornton, who travels the country doing poetry. And he is our host.